So, you gonna get to work on that boat today?
I said I would, Liz.
Good, because your tab here is getting bigger by the day.
And I will tell you what I owe you. Diana's tab, too.
Aren't you the gentleman?
Come on, Liz, don't be mad at me. You know I hate it when you're mad at me.
As if I could stay mad at you anyway. Well, I want you to know I know why you're hanging around here this morning. You're hoping that your lady Diana will wake up in enough time to come have a cup of juice with you.
Well, actually, I'm waiting on her because she's going to help me work on the boat.
Now, you know she's going to be more in the way than a help. What does a woman like that know about fixing a boat? I bet before the accident, she never went a day without a manicure.
Oh, come on, Liz.
Hey, come on yourself. Do all men lose their senses when it comes to beautiful women, or just Irishmen?
She is beautiful, isn't she?
Brian, you are flying too close to the flame. I just don't want to see you get hurt.
Well, maybe I won't.
You can play all the imaginary games you want to, but she is never going to be one of us. As tattered and as banged up as she was when you found her, you can just tell by the way she carries herself. She was born to money and class.
So, what if she was?
So, even if her lover's dead the way she seems to think, there are other people missing her and wondering where she is. And Brian, she is missing them too. So as soon as she gets her act together enough, she's gonna sashay out of here so fast you won't know what hit you. You're gonna be left with nothing but a big empty hole where your heart used to be. Look, Brian, I am not telling you anything you don't already know. Diana has another life somewhere. And when she remembers it, she's gonna want to go back to it and to the people who are in it.
Yeah, but the most important person, this guy who loved her, she's sure that he's dead, Liz.
Well, she thinks that because she's having these spotty memory flashes here and there. But we don't know what really happened.
Oh, come on, he's got to be dead. If he weren't, he'd be out here combing the area looking for her. I know that if she were my girlfriend or my wife, I wouldn't have given up that easily.
Well, maybe he thinks that she drowned in that hurricane. Look, I don't know, Brian. I don't have all the answers. I'm just warning you. You're setting yourself up for a major fall.
Morning. How did you sleep?
I actually had a dream about the man I keep remembering.
The one that you think died?
Only in my dream he was alive. He was holding me in his arms and I felt so safe. Well, it's just a dream. He's gone along with any chance that I had of finding out who I am.
Can you throw me that sponge real quick?
Aye, aye, Captain.
You know, you feeling any better?
Yeah, it helps to work out in the fresh air. Keeps my mind off of things.
Yeah, I guess I know what you mean. And I reckon that's why I do what I do. Be out on the water for a couple of days at a time. Ocean can make any problem you have seem quite small.
Can't imagine what it would be like to be out on the ocean, especially alone.
Well, it's not so bad. You get used to it. Actually gives you some space to think about things that you just otherwise wouldn't have time to think about.
Yeah, like what?
Hopes, dreams, whatever.
What are yours?
What are my what?
Your dreams. All I seem to do is talk about myself. I hardly know anything about you. What do you think about when you're out at sea?
Stuff. You know, like what it would be like to settle down one day.
You mean get married?
Maybe. Who knows?
Why haven't you already?
Just hasn't come up.
I bet that's your doing.
Oh yeah? Why do you say that?
Because you're an amazing person. I bet if you gave a woman half the chance, she'd fall madly in love with you.
I don't know about that.
You'll see. The right girl will come along for you one of these days. I bet on it.
She already has. penny for your thoughts.
Just thinking about the ocean. Sheer vastness of it. You can tell just by looking at it, it's a keeper of so many secrets.
Like where you're from?
And what we were talking about earlier. You know, hopes and dreams. I know I must have had some before, but I just can't remember what they are. Maybe they were a lot like yours. You know, getting married, settling down, having kids with the man I love. I must have really loved him. I wouldn't be able to picture his face so clearly.
Maybe you guys were married. Maybe even had kids together.
I remember now. He gave me an engagement ring. We were supposed to get married. I don't have a ring. It must have never happened. He must have died before we ever had a chance. I was supposed to marry the man that I love. I was supposed to have children with him. Why was it all taken away from me before we had a chance? Why?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I've lost him. I will never see him again.